got that check to go. I'm gone. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. New Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hanging and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm counting the guap. Voice. Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie up.
When it does that, just press the key. Just press all over.
Can't sit on my house. I got that check to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your.
What is up, y'all? We are back with some more NFL football, and I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks, and we are coming for you. Now, before I press it, I'm gonna count from 5 to 1. See, you can hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and thumbs up for me before I count down. I'm gonna press it. 5, 4, three, I'm ready. 2, 1. Smash that thumbs up button. For your boy, bro. Okay. Ready. Give it up for I can't do that. Cause I'm popping and I know you're not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting guap, got a big band, it's like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, what it no, it's time to match. Yeah. A lot of these lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. By the way, next week I might have Madden NFL. I promise you, I can get Madden NFL this week. I mean next week, not next week. That's too late. I might get it. I might can get it next week.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
I'm not ready.
And they will not get a chance to return this one.
But
as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Kicking out of bounds, kicking team. You know what I'm saying?
Now a play fake here on first down. And a grab made by Doug.
It was called.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 19.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there.
He was nowhere like
crossing route. Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
Oh yeah, who did go kick a bit?
Like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he fights through one man. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
You go do it, I see you.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He finds his man.
It's a fumble. He recovered it too. It was a straight fumble. Let's go. Let's go. He recovered a fumble from my pass. That was so crazy. I have to watch the replay.
There's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he slips
I gotta watch that. That was
The
crazy,
45
yo.
before being tackled.
Did you just see that? That was really crazy. How did I even recover that fumble? See. I don't know how the world he did that, but how do even people knock him out like that? That was so crazy. Oh, I see him. He got pushed over. That was so crazy.
It's a first down to start
That
the
was
drive,
like
12
really
yards.
weird. How do you even recover a fumble like that? Miami, I like the Miami Dolphins. Man, I don't like the Miami Dolphins. I like the Miami Heat. So I'm gonna...
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he'll get it
I got
in
some
enemy
yards, I got some
territory just
yards.
across midfield at the 49.
They gave me a lot of yards so I can go
out of the
through.
scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not
Yeah, he
letting
only
him
gets
do
a
a
few
fumble
yards
on
on
me.
1st and 10, but he's
I'll do
better
a
off
fumble
doing
on
that
him.
than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Almost intercepted.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
It was nowhere
Take the big
intercepted.
shot right
It
out
was
of the
nowhere
gate.
even picked.
At
All
worst,
they did is set the
you
ball
open
on
up
me
the
and
defense a
come
little
to
bit,
me.
loosen them up,
If he
have
did,
back on their
he
heels.
like almost caught it.
3rd down, Devontae Freeman.
Get out of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Broken
1st
tackle
down.
helps lead to a 1st down gain. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Let me go.
Definitely
See
like
what I
the play call.
can
You
do.
don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Freeman again, a 1st down carry. Fights through, and now a crease.
He fights through all of them.
Out of bounds right at the
He fights through all of them.
That good
And I'm
for
going to do it again.
19
I want to
on
do
the
it
first
again so I
down.
can break everybody's
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease so they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here's Ryan. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it.
Them trying to get him the football out of the
Comment down below
backfield.
who wants to go
He can
against
do
me,
in
by the
open
way.
space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
I am so weird and so scared right now. If I do not make this, I'm going to get
They'll run
crazy.
it. Freeman fights him off.
3rd down.
Still on his feet. Devontae Freeman is shifting. This doesn't pay off here.
What? I made a 1st
And
down.
the Seahawks
Ooh,
are
I'm
going to take over the
expecting this
football.
time.
And
Let me
defensively,
check.
they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed
But because I
up
can do a run, don't mean you can do one too.
They hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's
Oh
what
my
we had
God,
there.
why
Nice
does this
tackle.
dummy
How about
always
the
do
range,
this?
too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Wilson now off the bootleg. And it's hauled in by Nick Burnett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Where was that even
And a nice
going?
gain of 21 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play?
Now it's Carson.
Missed.
This will not go down. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield
He went
stripe at the
backwards.
49.
He went backwards.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second and
dummy
2.
went backwards.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought
Not
down
really
at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Wilson.
Ooh, intercepted.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker.
Let's go. Bring it on, boy. Let's go.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Space to run past the 20. He's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level.
Julio Jones, why don't
I
Jones do
think
that?
of his vision, straight ahead, peripheral.
I like
also has
this
that sense of
team.
where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that'll help set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Bro, what the world happened here? Very, very
behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Let's go.
Now Ryan on second down. Looking sideline, incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver.
I like Julio
Bring
Jones.
up
Like,
third down.
he catches everything.
Defensively, Charles, they
but I guess
continue
he
to
can't
really
catch
limit this
everything.
offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed
Touchdown.
it.
Let's go. Bring it on, man. Bring it on.
Devontae Freeman.
Fourth down touchdown. Fourth down touchdown. I like the sound of that.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
7-0.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
What did the dude do this time?
As penalty markers come in. Who is this against? It's a 5-yard
doing
pickup, so
that?
essentially they get the penalty
These
yardage
dumb
back, and
people,
it's
why
back
are
to
they
2nd
going
and
for
10.
it?
Here's Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Yep, I want to keep it on there, y'all.
Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Underneath to Davis. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Go.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's
Oh,
2nd
I want
and
to
10.
make sure that I got everything good.
Throwing again here, Wilson.
Oh!
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended
How
target
did
done
he reach
ball,
that?
and it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
I couldn't intercept it. He threw it directly to
On
me.
the deep ball.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively,
Wow.
just very lucky. You know that
Just
they got away
wow.
with one there.
My last run of this quarter, and I'm not doing nothing else. No more runs after this. After this quarter, I'm not doing no more runs. I mean, like, I'm
The
not doing
drive
no
will
more
start
runs.
with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. The 20.
Thank you for the touchdown, bro. He gave me everything, too. He had me run that whole
Not sure if he
field.
was a surprise exactly,
Like
but he sure took the
literally,
NFL by storm.
But when you talk with his team, they'll
field.
tell you they saw this coming. They knew he had the talent. They were just ready to turn him loose on a full-time basis, and he took full advantage
Man, I
of
gotta
it.
pass
And now
it.
one of the most electrifying runners in the game today. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now
In
on 2nd and
zone,
goal.
go
Here's Ryan to throw.
Oh, shoot.
Can't
Wow.
Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, it felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And now the Seahawks are going to take
No,
a
I didn't mean to
timeout
do
here
that.
on
Nah, I'll
defense
do it.
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And Bryant's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. A dump off for Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running 2, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Wilson to throw. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This from 42 yards out. And Janikowski bangs it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything
not letting
helps
them
when
do
you're
it.
trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
I'd be cool if I did
Final
make a
play of the
touchdown.
first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. So we are at
Let's
halftime
go.
here in
That was
Atlanta.
really,
You want the
really
third
good.
quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Okay,
Ooh, I hit my
Coach,
ball.
appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And a nice spin into some open field. Freeman with a
Another spin.
31 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of
I
keep
don't know
away,
how
don't
much
you
they're
think?
going
And that's
to
probably a
do
good
because
philosophy
this
at
is
this point,
messing
going
up
to
their
make
whole
that
team.
defense stand up and stop them. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Spins away. And
Spins
solid
away.
run down inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown,
Let's
because
go.
sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He was still, hey, what happened?
Awkwardly here.
What happened?
Late flag
First
as
and
well.
goal.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming.
First and
I always enjoy the
goal.
conversation post, because
I
officials
like
always
that
tell you,
flag. I don't even.
wanna
Was
throw
it a
the
face
flag,
mask? I
but you
wonder if
caused
it
the
was a
play.
face
You
mask.
did it. I had to.
They run. Devontae Freeman.
Go down.
And he'll
Go.
take it
Clean
into
forward.
the end
It's
zone.
going behind him. Make a good one, too.
Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the
Let's
afternoon.
go.
And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Well, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This is a big score to start the second.
They got each other. Real.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll
Yeah,
have it
third
first to
quarter.
begin the 3rd. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script?
Tackle. I let you
Most
make
of the time in the first
I mean,
half,
first
you're
down,
scripting
but
12 to
no,
16.
I don't
I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Blitz coming and
He was
down he
sacked
goes.
right away. Right away
Offensive
from me.
coordinator,
I
see a
sacked
all-out
him.
rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their
Bro,
aggressiveness
move
against
backwards.
them as
You
this
gonna make
game
a
goes
flag.
on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle.
What?
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great.
No.
He's the one that typically
He's
comes
not
up with the football.
making
Absolutely.
nothing.
His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. They run again with Carson. And this carry now.
Just because I make a touchdown to run don't mean you can make a touchdown to run. We have
No
different
gain on the
teams,
play
bro.
there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And this is
These
gonna be
people are really
incomplete.
crazy.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now.
You
This
gotta
one
do
goes
on
all
the
the way
fullback
into
to
the
that
end zone
big,
on
man.
the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And here now come the Falcons. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And fighting down inside the 25. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
I told you I was going to sack you. You don't want to try to do that, so I'm just going to sack you.
Vic Beasley in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. This is Carson, and he'll take this one down to the 36. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Yeah. Last quarter.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Yeah.
And a shot taken on third down unsuccessful.
Wait, what?
Fourth down now.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
That's what they did to me.
They really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations.
There's a crowd of people around me. I can't do nothing.
And that miracle does occur, so they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. A 20th carry now for Devontae Freeman. The limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Ryan. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And got his man complete.
He caught it. How did he do that?
For the Falcons.
That was so crazy.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive. Third down,
wow.
Spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. Looking deep for
Good
Julio.
down.
And he's got
Julio Jones is on the
It's
It's
Jones.
on the
For the
It's on
Falcon
the
touchdown.
It's on
Julio Jones, 35
All-Star team.
yards.
So he can take it like anywhere.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
He's not going
You cannot
nowhere.
write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen
Oh,
it
our
too many
quarterbacks are
times.
both number 3.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 2nd down, Wilson.
Get that out of here.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he's got his target. That's more. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. First target, first catch at a 1st down. On 1st down, Wilson.
Get that out of here.
It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacting to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's on.
And that one good for 16 yards and a 1st. Wilson will throw again.
I was right there about to intercept him, but he got ran out.
For the tight end, Nick Vanette. And it's 2nd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
For his running back, and he's got him complete.
No, he's not getting it.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. In for the score. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is
Where
the
am I
proper term
going?
here, but it
It's the
certainly
end of the
felt like it.
game.
They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope when they had to slog
See, they were there because they won. You only got one, 88-18. You gotta get 14.
Exactly.
You gotta get 2 more touchdowns. You can't do that.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman twisting away. And he'll be brought down.
What?
That's a
Face mask. Face mask. I knew it. 15-yard face mask. First
They're
go.
down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And
Why?
maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So now they have to contend
I'm
with
gonna make
2nd
sure
and
that I
13
get him.
after the first
Cause I'm
down
gonna kneel
run
down
goes
after the
backwards.
end.
Freeman again. Still shedding tackles. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one.
First down.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Look, the first down
I
marker
see
is
the
out
2
there,
people
but
right there. I'm
sometimes
gonna
it's
take
hard to find
that.
for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football.
Thank you.
In this case, they went against
Well,
the
let me hold
tendency
these. I don't know
and
how I'm
ran it,
gonna
and
do
boy,
this.
the reward
Let me just make sure that I'm glad to do it.
Big pickup. And guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
They'll run here with Freeman. Flashed a nifty move, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. And now the Seahawks are going to call
So we are at the
timeout
end of
as they
the
get
fourth quarter.
with a little over
Like,
50
I got
seconds
51
left to
seconds.
go
I
in the
can make
game.
it down on this.
He's going to get it running right. He gets away from one.
Go down.
And he will fight his way into the end
Let's
zone
go.
for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Kick over there.
That's fielded
Oh,
in the
man,
end
this
zone.
is in the corner.
And no
Why?
run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm not going to do this.
On first down, Wilson to the right side, and he's got more complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Wilson now operating from the gun. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
He recovered a fumble.
Great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Let's go.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And now comes the field goal unit on. And, boy, this is asking an awful lot here. Maybe that's an understatement. Here's Schaub. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
No, where is the information? Oh, you're right here.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Ryan going option right side. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack.
We will see you next time.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams